Hello, and welcome back to the dingy ass garage for another beaters and burnouts video. The list is getting shorter. That's all I can say. But before we get into the video here, we're gonna do a sweatshirt. I'm gonna put a picture of it up here, but for now, we're just gonna do pre-order. From when this video's up, I'll have a week. DM us on Instagram, my personal Instagram, or the Beaters and Burnouts Instagram, and we'll make arrangements to meet up or whatever, depending where you're at, or PayPal or something. But for now, we're just doing pre-order until we actually grow some and get a website going and actually have enough following and whatever to be able to order a bunch of shirts at once and just ship them out, whatever, and have them installed. Like I said, for now we're just doing pre-order. I will order some extra in case anybody wants some after until the next one. For now, we're just doing a sweatshirt. In the summer, we'll probably do a shirt, maybe do a few shirts, depending how much the channel grows here until then. But for the topic of this week's video, list is getting shorter. Pretty much, I got smart and canceled all my stuff from Holly because I've been waiting since I hit the deer in my car when I got my insurance check. That was like, I don't know, July or August, something like that. It was July because I started my new job in August. But I've been waiting since July. Still don't have parts. Every time you talk to them, it got pushed back another month. It was pushed back to the end of March. So I made some phone calls around. Figured, fuck Holly, if they can't make their parts and send them to me, I'll order parts that I can get. So, first of all, these just came today. Fuel pumps. So, that's little stuff. I got my headers. I was going to go with manifolds, but like I said, Holly, kept fucking around. So, I got headers. They're up and forward. I don't remember if I put this in the video before, the headers, or if the coil packs and plugs and whatever. Got all that. I got this water pump. I'm still not sure if it's going to work. It's a big block water pump, but they make these adapters. I don't even know where they're at. But anyway, they make these adapters that they bolt on here. The only thing is it sticks out like to here. So I gotta see how my alternator and power steering pump's gonna bolt on, where the idler pulley's gonna be, and see if that's gonna be in the way or not. I'm hoping I can use that, or I'll just have to save it for that whenever that thing goes in something. I got my injectors. I don't know if I ever put these on or not. They came a while ago. I don't know what these dingy ass goggles are for here. But I've had these for about a week now, and I was not smart enough to order header bolts with headers, so I'm gonna have to get bolts before I actually put them on. I got these. They are adapters from this to small block motor mounts. I went that route. I was just going to get LS small block swap motor mounts or whatever, but they didn't have them back ordered. So that's the next best thing. I don't know what my camera's doing here. Light's fucking it. But anyway, that's the next best thing. So I'm gonna have to find small block motor mounts. I can steal them out of the other C10 for now. The big block ones, the pad part's the same, but the part that goes on the motor is different, I think. I believe that's how it is. I can steal them out of the other C10 for now, but I'm going to have to buy them anyway to put the motor in that thing. Which should be sometime this year, hopefully. Well, it's going to be. It might not be the motor I wanted, but it's going, and it's going for sale. But the biggest thing we got here is this fancy box here. I gotta open it. I don't know how I can do that with the camera in my hand. I'm just gonna put a minute. But we got this nice and fancy Texas Speed intake here, because when they say made in the America, they are actually made in America, because it came like, it actually took like a week to come, because the cable that I got for my throttle body, the bracket, the one I wanted didn't have cruise control, and they didn't have any, so they're gonna have to make it, and they said it was gonna take a week or so to make. So they just shipped this, and it's coming. I got the fuel rails, everything I need for that. I was gonna get, my original plan was just stay a stock size throttle body, since I'm doing a turbo of this size. But I got tired of waiting for Holly. Like I said, it was six months and another 3 months before it might come. It was, they give me multiple days and then it come. So I started calling Texas Speed, talking about my options and stuff. The only thing they have in the stock size throttle body is the sheet metal one. And I was told by different sources that running that big of a turbo, the welds could possibly fail. Texas Speed says they won't, but I just feel like it being all machined is going to be better. So I had to go to a 102 millimeter throttle body, which that's a big boy. This motor's gonna have no shortage of air, hence 2 fuel pumps. But we're finally getting parts. I probably won't have this here intake on in this video, because I've been working a lot and it's cold. It's actually kind of warm right now. We're getting an ice storm. Fire truck just went past. There's a train on fire down the road. But once it gets warm, I'd like to get it on. But I've been pressed for time lately. All that's the stuff that came already. There's a package coming, said next Tuesday, I believe. My cage. I'm gonna cut this out, and then I'll have to cut. So I can't believe I forgot about this part of the video until halfway through filming it. We're in where the magic happens here, where the editing and everything happens. But I got my seats. I'm sure everybody's seen these seats, but the black ones are such a pain in the ass to get. You can get every other color but black. I don't know why, but I did order these once when I got my truck, and they didn't come, so I canceled them. The Drift HQ got me them pretty quickly. It took a month or two, but they're here. Sorry the lighting sucks, because someone, when they built this house, thought brown would be a cool color for a floor. And my light's kind of broken from childhood activities. Okay, we're back. I had to go somewhere else to film that part. Can't believe I forgot about those. But cage is coming next week for my harnesses. My tranny, I talked to a guy from Tremec when I was at World of Wheels, and he steered me in the direction of a place in Texas, which, for as much as I make fun of stereotypes in Texas and whatever, joking around, I can honestly say without Texas, this truck might not be done this year, because who knows how long I would have waited for Holly. Texas Speed got me an intake within a week. I believe it's Diedrich's, how you say it, Motorsports in Texas, are getting me my tranny. The guy at Tremec told me to get a hold of him, because he is a authorized dealer and he has done multiple swaps and stuff, so he would know everything I needed, measurement wise, gear ratio wise, everything. So I got a hold of him. My tranny will be here the day after this video goes up, but he was a great help. I'm glad they steered me in his direction. I've been ordering a lot of my parts from Summit since it's right here, and when I order something, it usually comes next day. But this guy, Joe, I believe his name was, has been helping me a lot with everything that I need to know. That tranny, cross member, all that happy horse shit will be here tomorrow after this video. Then pretty much all we got to order for this is the clutch and the flywheel. I would order separate. I'm gonna order separate. So just to break it up with how much everything costs. I do have a hydraulic clutch kit from Wildwood, and this Joe fella told me that it will work, but it might be a pain in the ass the way that it bolts and goes on the firewall with the brake booster and whatever. He steered me in the direction of a hydraulic clutch kit that goes mounts under the dash for my pedals, and it comes with everything for that specific clutch, tranny, whatnot. So I'm gonna get that most likely. Then I've decided on a digital dash, because Holly did come out with bezel 4 C10s, square body C10s that have the bezel that bolts in like the factory one, but holds the digital dash. It's a shame they don't make the one with the 12-inch one. There was a guy that contacted me on Instagram. He's making a custom one. Might get a hold of him and see what it would take to make one before I order it. But if not, I'll go with the 6-inch one. Which, who knows when that will be here, because when you go on their website, they say it's back ordered too. If you want anything from Holly, you may as well plan on ordering it about a year and a half before you need it. So who knows when that'll come, but I can run the truck without that, so it's whatever if it don't come. I gotta find center caps for my wheels. I gotta find a bed, obviously. I think, honestly, that's about it. I'll have all the parts. One day that's warm, I'd like to pull it out front here and get the motor set in. And now that I have everything here, and put the front clip on and just get all the piping where it needs to be and fab up the turbo, so I can just pop it out and mark where all my welds and weld everything. That way it'll fit with the front clip. And once it actually starts getting warm, we got a lot of body work to do and paint. And then that's going to be the longest part there, is tearing everything apart, doing all the body work. I mean, it's mostly torn apart besides the bed, but tearing all the wires and shit, gutting the cab, and blasting it, get all the body work done and painting it. And then once that's done, slapping a motor in, tranny, and that's like a day deal, since I'll have everything fabbed up. And it might take a day or two to run all the wires for that Holly dash. The only thing I need wires for inside are my lights and the radio. So I don't think that'll be too hard. Just plug everything in and she'll be ready to rip. That'll be, bodywork's gonna be the biggest thing. And like I said before, we got some other things planned. Some big things planned. I can't tell you about now, but yeah. I'm sorry this video was boring, but like I said, me and Trevor have both been working a lot lately. It's winter, it's cold, it sucks, it's miserable. But once summer rolls around, once it starts getting warm, hopefully we can bring in some great content that's fun. And thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and share the video and channel with your friends.